Do you get confused while solving true, false and not given questions in IELTS reading? Do you want to know the best trick to solve this question accurately and quickly? Do you want to get 8+ band in IELTS reading? If yes, watch this video till the end and subscribe to my channel. Hey guys, I am Gagan and today I'm gonna discuss the most difficult and annoying questions in IELTS reading test, that is true, false and not given. So what are the most common problems that students are facing in these questions? Firstly, most students get confused between false and not given. This is simply because they don't know the difference between them and not understanding what not given means. The second problem is most students spend too much time on these questions, especially to choose not given. The third problem is many students just focusing on keywords instead of understanding the statement as a whole. In order to solve these problems, firstly, let's have a quick look on the general information about them. In this type of questions, we will get factual statements, that is question, and we have to check in the passage if these statements are true or false. Okay, so now if the passage agrees with the question statement, then the answer is true. If the passage contradict or opposite to the question statement, then the answer is false. Contradict means factually incorrect. It is an important point, you should note that. If the passage contain no information regarding question statement, or it is impossible to know whether passage agrees or disagrees with the question statement, then the answer is not given. Guys, this is very important, so please take a note of this. It will be more clear to you when we will do some examples, so watch this video till the end. Now I'm gonna give you some basic tips, and after that I will show you my strategy to approach such questions. So my first tip is, there will be at least one of all the three answers. So there is at least one true, one false and one not given. So make sure that in every passage you choose at least one of them. Sometimes, let's say there are 5 true, false and not given questions, and in first 4 answers, let's say 2 are true and 2 are false. So we need not to read last questions, just mark not given. But for that we need to 100% sure for first questions. Okay. Second tip is, answers are in same order as the questions, so keep reading and don't waste time to going back. This is very important information, especially for not given question type. I will show you that in the examples. It helps you in saving a lot of time. Third tip is, look for qualifying words such as all, some, mainly, often, always, occasionally, must, mandatory, compulsorily, etc. These little words can alter the meaning completely. So now let's look at my strategy for true, false and not given, which I used in my IELTS exam and got every question right and got a 9 band. So my first point is, read the instruction carefully. Check if it's true, false or not given, or yes, no or not given. Second point is, read all the questions first, or at least 2 at a time. Understand them and highlight the qualifying word if any. Third point is, find the location by scanning the passage. Fourth point is, read the question again, then carefully read the answer containing sentence. Fifth point is, decide if it's true or false. in the sixth point, if you can't decide or find the answer, then it's a not given. So move on and don't waste your time. So now let's us see some examples. So we are not looking at passage, we are looking at the question statement first. Okay, I assume that it is a true, false and not given question, but you have to read the instructions first. So our first question is, the law in Ireland regarding mobile phone use while driving is the world's most serious. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to highlight the qualifying word or any other keywords. So here the keyword is the world's most serious. Okay, now let's look at the passage. More recently, the UK, Australia, Finland have joined the ranks of countries opposing this very hazardous act, with Ireland imposing the harshest penalty on the continent. So you try first, pause the video and do it. Most of students in my Facebook group, that is IELTS reading group for 7 plus band, marks it true and few of them mark it false, and hardly any mark it not given. It means most of them are wrong and the answer is not given. Surprised or confused? Let me explain. Here question is about harshest law in the world, right? And passage talk about harshest in the continent, right? Both the statements are pretty similar except the word continent. So we are 100% sure that the answer of this question cannot be true. Then why most people mark it true? Simply because they didn't read the answer containing sentence fully, they just match one or two keywords. Now some students are confused between false and not given, and most of them think that there is some information given in the passage about the question, but it's not matching, so it must be false. But I would like to tell you that passage says the law is harshest in the continent. It may also be harshest in the world or may not be. Passage didn't mention it clearly, so it can be either of the case. Okay, I mean we are not 100% sure about it. So when we are not 100% sure, then the answer is not given. Let me give you one more example. Let's say Mukesh Ambani is the richest person of India. Does it means he is the richest person in the world, or does it means that he is not the richest person in the world? We can't decide based on this information, so it must be not given because information is not sufficient for us to decide what should be the answer. I hope you understand and you get my point. But if you are still confused, please let me know in the comment section. I will try to clear your doubt. So guys, if you find this video interesting and helpful, please like it, share with your friends, comment on it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much guys.